to this edition of High School Rewind, available on Xfinity On Demand. We're coming to you from Syracuse High School as the Syracuse Titans host the Fremont Silverwolves for Region 1 title hopes. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here to bring you tonight's game. We mentioned Region 1 title hopes on the line for both these two squads. It's also a match between the number 1 and number 2 defenses in Region 1. Let's start with the visiting Fremont Silverwolves. They lost their first 3 games on the season to very good teams, mind you. Since then, they've won 6 straight, including 5-0 in region play. The number 1 scoring defense in Region 1. The most points they've allowed in a contest up to this point has been 17. The defense has been fantastic for the Silverwolves. Coming in, they've got a number of guys that we'll call their names tonight, including Braxton Hale as well as Cole Calvert. These two lead the team in tackles, and Calvert leads the team in sacks. He has 8 sacks on the season coming into this one. Calvert, just a junior, having a very, very good junior season. This Fremont Silverwolves team, though, also has a very dynamic offense. Justin Shaw, the starter, the senior at quarterback, leads this team offensively. He's thrown for over 1,700 yards on the season, 18 touchdowns for the senior quarterback. And then out of the backfield, you'll see Cole Bingham as well as Braxton Porter run the ball for the Silverwolves as they look to have a little bit of a balanced attack. Options for Shaw, he's got some really, really good ones, including Hayes Hadley and Paxton Merrill. Excuse me, I want to say Miller. Paxton Merrill. These two, the two leading receivers, over 1,100 yards receiving combined for the Silverwolves. The number 1 defense, it's also a mighty, mighty fine offense going up today against the Syracuse Titans. And this is a program which in just a few seasons has become really an anchor here in Region 1. Of course, they won region title a couple of years ago, went to the state championship a couple of years ago. And this year, if they win this game, could create a 3-way tie for a Region 1 title. But coming in here, their defense is absolutely fantastic as well. Big name to lead the way, Tyler Hill leads his team in tackles. They actually have 2 players who average double-digit tackles per game. That includes Hale as well as Brandon Goncalves. Goncalves also starting tailback for these Titans as well. Cole Tracy, the senior quarterback, a 2-year starter, missed some of last year with injury, but he's back this year and leading this offense for the Titans. It's not an offense that'll put up 40 or 50 points in a ball game, but they'll put up 21, 24, 28 and expect their defense to do the rest. It's been a formula that's been really, really good for the Titans this year, coming in 7-1 overall, 4-1 in region play. That lone loss on the season being to those pesky Davis Darts. But again, if they could get a win here, would tie Fremont and potentially Davis as well, based on that outcome tonight for a Region 1 championship. A lot on the line here tonight. The number 1 defense, number 2 defense in the region. Of course, the winner of this guaranteed a share of a region title. No pressure, as now we are going to send you down to the field for tonight's opening kick. Senior night from Syracuse High School underway off the foot of Romney Harker, as Hayes Hadley will take this kick back at his own 1-yard line. Going across the field through a diving tackle in space now for Hadley as he's up to midfield. Still going before being pushed out of bounds right at the, well, it's going to be in opponent's territory. Maybe, maybe not. Right near midfield. No, going to be just a little short. A great return for Hadley as Shaw comes out to start the possession. First offensive possession for the Silverwolves at their own 49-yard line. On the ground they go, and on the carry is Austin Freeman, the sophomore back, able to pick up a pair of yards. We talked about Bingham and Porter in our open. What we failed to mention, Freeman last week against Viewmont ran for over 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. We weren't sure who the starting back was going to be, but tonight it's Freeman as he comes out of the backfield on this one. Shaw looking, now just going to tuck and run as he's up for 7. Boy, what a nice tackle made there, and then a little payback as it was Goncalves, and my apologies to him. I've called him Goncalves for 2 years. The senior, Brandon Goncalves, with the big tackle on Shaw. As it is 3rd and 3 for the Silverwolves on the first possession of the ball game. Shaw going to look to throw. Ball away, caught, first down. Nice reception made right over the middle that time by Paxton Merrill. The leading receiver for the Silverwolves has a first down to the 35-yard line of the Titans. On first down, back to the ground they go, and again on the carry is Freeman as he picks up maybe 3 yards on the ground this time. Second down, 5 receiver set for the Silverwolves. Again, caught by Merrill and tackled immediately. His man on the spot was, number 4. He was looking at the wrong roster there. It was Michael Hatch, the junior linebacker, with the tackle. Third and a long 3 again here for Fremont. Of course, converted the last one. It's coming across in motion was Hadley. They go on the ground and nowhere to go. Leading the way, Tyler Hill. We talked about him. Leading tackler for the Titans. Picks up a big stop there. Fourth down coming up now for Fremont. Fourth down, the Silverwolves going to go for it. They need to get to the 25 for the first. Hadley again comes across in motion. Bingham is the back as Shaw looks to throw. Blitz coming, steps up, has to get this away, and it's short. Merrill was open, but all sorts of pressure back on Shaw, and he couldn't get the arm behind it. And Fremont on the opening drive will turn it over on downs. 7:44 remaining here in the first quarter as now we see this Titan offense for the first time tonight. Tracy, the quarterback, as across in motion was Dante Atkinson, leading receiver for the Titans. On the ground, it's Jacob Winger with the carry. You see his head for a pickup of 8 yards on the carry. On second down, Tracy throws this ball quickly, caught by Colton Yardley, another senior. Of course, a lot of seniors here on senior night, picking up 6 yards that time and a first down for the home squad. 4 receivers again on first down as Atkinson coming across. Tracy's going to keep this himself, lowering the shoulder, able to spin off the initial contact to see his head for a pickup of 3 yards. On second down, again, ball thrown to Yardley quickly, and he paid a bit of a price as it was Cameron Chugg who introduced himself to the seniors. That ball was a little too tall for Yardley to bring in, incomplete. 3rd and 7 for the Titans here. First drive for Syracuse. Tracy looking to throw. And that ball caught. How about that catch? And down the sideline he goes, Jake Wakefield, the senior. Boy, that time making a gamble was the Fremont D. Tried to get to the ball to tip it, and it found the hands of Wakefield. He was ready for it and able to take it up ahead for a nice gain. First down, Goncalves, the back. As Tracy throws this out to Yardley quickly. Nice pickup there after the reception. Corner's playing off, just going to hit Yardley, let him go to work as he picks up 7. Tracy keeps again here, looking up the right side and brought down in the backfield. And nice tackle made that time by Chugg, is able to break through and wrap up the quarterback for a loss on the carry. 3rd and 4 for Syracuse. Fremont showing blitz. Boy, it looked like they may have jumped, but no penalty flag. Thrown to Yardley, that ball complete. Now to the middle of the field. And Yardley is tackled inside the 20 all the way down to the 16-yard line, making a potential touchdown-saving tackle that time for Fremont was Bowen Koenig. But a big pickup on 3rd down again for Syracuse. On second down, Tracy goes under center. He will throw. Looking the way of the end zone. Caught! Is he in? He is! Touchdown Titans! As it's Jake Wakefield again, this time scoring from 16 yards out from Cole Tracy. And on senior night, the senior connection, Tracy to Wakefield, put the Titans on the board. 3:38 remaining here in the first quarter. 7-0 Syracuse is second possession of the game now for Fremont. Last one turned over on downs at the 30. Boy, lots of space on the carry that time by Freeman as he carries this up to the 32, picking up 6. Second and short and an open playbook for Fremont here. Back to the ground they go, and unable to get to the corner that time. Again with the carry was Freeman. This defensive line was having none of it as they burst through and were able to tackle him for a loss of a yard. Goncalves got in there. 3rd and 5 for Shaw as he's looking at some linebackers showing blitz. Now they back out of it, and they will stay back. Only a 4-man rush. Shaw dialing one up deep, has a man, and just through the fingertips of Hayes Hadley. Oh, he had the coverage beat. Had to dive for it. That ball may be a yard long, and it will be 3 and out for Fremont. 1:57 left here in the first. Second drive of the game now for the Titans as they're looking to expand their lead. On the ground they go with Goncalves. He's ahead for a pickup of 3 yards. On second down, little fly sweep here is trying to get to the corner. Was Jacob Winger able to pick up maybe 4 yards on the sweep. 3rd and 3 for Syracuse. 2 backs in the backfield, Winger and Goncalves. Tracy, a little delay, gives this to Winger. The ball came out. They're going to rule him down. There's a couple Silverwolves there, including in on the tackle, Branson Romander. And now on 4th down, Syracuse will have to punt this away.
Back to receive for the Silverwolves, number 5.
Instead, they'll let the quarter expire. Or not. Boy, that one nearly punted. Or nearly blocked, excuse me. It takes a bounce, and a good bounce for Syracuse. Is all the way down to the 20. That clock was at 0 for a good couple seconds. Surprised no one saw it. That will be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Syracuse with the lead here on senior night. Start of the second quarter. Fremont with the ball on their own 21 after the punt from Syracuse. The Titans holding the lead. Throw back to Hadley, and he's got a blocker out in front of him. Hayes Hadley now trying to give some stutter as he brings us up to the 38-yard line. Nice pickup that time on first down. Had a nice opening drive, 3 and out on their last. Maybe looking to try to get him going. Play action. Shaw looking deep. Again the way of Hadley, though this ball well overthrown. And that time getting pressure back on Shaw was Zach Stanger, the senior defensive lineman for the Titans. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Well, now he's going to bring Hadley across. Throws out into the flat, and that ball, well, now they're going to rule it incomplete. He's looking the way of Braxton Porter. Had some space there. Shaw was trying to lead him as that duo couldn't connect. 3rd and 10. Shaw again looking to throw. That ball came on the receiver quickly. Was looking the way of Koenig. And by the time he turned around, that ball had a lot of velocity behind it. Didn't have a chance to get the arms up, incomplete. Another 4th down now coming up. After the punt, Syracuse to start on their own 23-yard line. 10:57 left here in the second quarter. Again, it's that quick throw to Yardley as he's brought down out of bounds. On the coverage with the tackle was Koenig again for Fremont. 2nd down and 4 now for Cole Tracy. I believe Winger is the back. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen as Tracy keeps this one before running into a pack of Silverwolves as notated on their helmets. 3rd down and 3. Empty backfield for Tracy. He's going to throw this ball out and incomplete. Had a man, Dax Harris, running that flag route. Ball thrown a little too long on the coverage that time was Logan Walton for Fremont. 1st down after the Syracuse punt. 9:46 remaining here in the first half. Pistol formation for Shaw as he goes to the ground with Cole Bingham. And Bingham able to lower the shoulders, pick up 3 yards on the carry. On 2nd down, again, Bingham the back here. And they will give it back to the senior. And he'll just be fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. Really good pursuit by that defensive front that time. able to get in the backfield and make that a difficult stretch play for the Wolfpack, as Bingham only able to pick up a yard. Another third down for Fremont. It's not been a very kind down to them here in the early portions of the game. Hadley across the formation. Blitz coming. Goncalves couldn't wrap up Shaw. Gets this ball away, but it's thrown out of bounds. Was looking for Hadley again. But all sorts of pressure that time by this Syracuse D will force another punt here for Fremont. This drive starts on the 17-yard line for the Titans. To the ground they go with Winger. He's got some nice blocking out there before being forced out of bounds that time by Cole Christensen for Fremont. Second down and 5 for Syracuse now. Tracy going to throw to Yardley again. And Yardley, think he has the first down, picks up 6 before being taken out of bounds by Christensen again. On first down now for Tracy in this Syracuse offense to throw over the middle. That ball caught and licked. Boy, couple Silverwolves there, including Cameron Chugg and Logan Walton, as they came up and introduced themselves to Dax Harris and the senior.
Tracy's pass was complete to number 11.
Paid a bit of a price on that pickup of 9. Winger comes across, and it's going to be kept by Tracy. Christensen came up, forced him back inside. That's where his help defense was, as in on the tackle was Romander for Fremont. First down for Syracuse on the carry by Cole Tracy.
On the quarterback.
First down, 2 backs, Winger and Goncalves. Play action. Boy, had Yardley deep, but it's Winger who's wide open on the sideline. Gives a stutter step inside, ducked through a tackle. Oh, and if Winger could keep his feet there, he would be in the end zone. Nice moves after the catch that time by the senior, Jacob Winger. Wide open on the wheel route. On first down in the red zone are the Titans. I formation as they give this back to Goncalves on a bit of a counter. So he's able to take this ahead for a pickup of 3 on the carry. Third down and 7. Tracy under pressure, throws back to Winger. Oh, he was open. And that ball overthrown by 2 yards. Otherwise, the band would be playing right now. Beautiful play call. Harker now from 34 yards out, trying to tack 3 on for the Titans. Kick is up, and that one is good. Perfect. Romney Harker right down the middle from 34 yards out, and the Titans expand their lead here 10-0 over the Silverwolves with 4:33 remaining here in the first half. 4:33 remaining. This drive starts on the 20 after the touchback. Pistol formation. Shaw with the pump fake, looking deep. Atkinson sizing this up as a pair of 17s were working the sideline. Intended receiver there was Bowen Koenig for the Silverwolves. Good coverage by Atkinson as he was step for step with him. Second and 10. As now Bingham motions out. And Shaw's going to keep this. Able to get past the linebacker, and Shaw now ahead for a first down as he slides. Nice move put on that time by Shaw, Justin Shaw. Able to get around Tyler Hale, who was essentially, don't want to say spying him, but he was right there. And Shaw able to put on a little bit of a shimmy and get a first down. As now he will come under center. We mentioned 1,700 yards passing this year for Shaw. And well, he's having a bit of a tough game here today. Is a nice pump fake. Now we'll throw this ball, and that's caught. Boy, beautiful reception made on that far sideline by Tate Marchant on the coverage, and right with him was Colton Yardley, but Marchant able to just body him up and come down with it. The 6'4" senior receiver with a nice reception and another first down for Fremont. As that's Merrill in motion. Play action. Shaw looking for somewhere to go. Now he's going to tuck this and run. And how about the running of Justin Shaw? You know, we mentioned Cole Tracy for the Titans and his ability to run the ball. We did not talk about that for Justin Shaw, but on this drive, he's done that a couple times as he's ahead here for a pickup of 8. 2nd down and 1. Shaw reading, now goes ahead as he picks up 5 more yards on the keeper, and now a late penalty flag has come in. We'll have to sort this one out. So after the penalty, 1st down for Fremont to the 27-yard line. Personal foul penalty. Boy, wide open down the middle. That's where Shaw's going. That ball caught by Merrill down to the 5-yard line. Boy, you got to love that matchup if you're Fremont. Paxton Merrill, the leading receiver against a linebacker. He just ran right up the seam and a big 1st down.
Number 10, Justin.
1st and goal now for Fremont. Looking for their first points of the night. To the ground they go with Bingham. And he is forward. He'll pick up about 3 yards on the carry. And we'll have 2nd and goal coming up for Fremont. 3rd and goal. Bingham is the back. And Shaw's just going to keep it. Stretches ahead. Still no indicator. There it is. Touchdown for Fremont. Justin Shaw from 1 yard out puts the Silverwolves on the board with just 26 seconds remaining here in the first half. 1st down, Tracy. Give off to Goncalves, and he's brought down. That time right at the line of scrimmage, as in there to get the tackle for Fremont was Braxton Hale. And with that, looks like the half is going to come to a close. At Syracuse High School, the Titans got out to a 10-0 lead, and Justin Shaw led a huge drive for the Silverwolves, 80 yards, a big personal foul penalty that really helped to get points late for the Silverwolves, and a 10-7 lead for the Titans as both teams head to the locker rooms at the break.
High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com.
2nd half underway. This kick shallow. Gonna take a bounce. Has to be chased down. Eventually it is, but not much of a return there. On 1st down, Winger with the carry. He's ahead for a pickup that time of about 6 yards. 3rd down and a yard to go for Syracuse. First drive of the 2nd half. Tracy gonna keep this himself. He's forward, 1st down easily as he carries this up. Well, still going. How about the hard running that time of the senior quarterback Cole Tracy up to the 32 and a 1st down for Syracuse. Pressure coming from Fremont, going deep and just beyond the outstretched hand of Colton Yardley. On coverage that time was Koenig, and boy, Yardley had him beat. That ball just a half yard too long for his senior receiver. Atkinson across the formation, 2nd down. Winger with the stretch play, trying to get outside. Well, not stretch, with a sweep, as he's brought down for a loss of 2 on the carry. Nowhere to go. Nice job by this Fremont defense. Flowing outside, never allowing the lane to turn up. 3rd and 12 coming up. 5 receivers for Tracy. Fremont showing blitz right up the middle, and they come with it. That ball tipped and incomplete it will be. Nice job. They brought the blitz. And I think, I'm not positive, I want to say that it was Ryan Grange who got his hand up there, able to deflect the pass by Tracy. 1st down for the Silverwolves. Drive starting on their own 36, 9:02 left here in the 3rd. As we've got a new quarterback in for Fremont. Saxton Morby, number 15, the sophomore, comes on to start this 2nd half, as I believe it was Bingham with the carry. Surprised we're not seeing Shaw in this 2nd half. The number 1 seed from Region 1 will go up against the number 4 from Region 3. That is the Alta Hawks. It's a big difference between playing Alta and Jordan, but as it is right now, that pass was intended for Cole Christensen. Deflected. Good coverage on the play by this Syracuse defense. Will bring up a 4th down now for Fremont. Syracuse will start this drive at their own 30. Play action for Tracy as he rolls out, looking the way of Atkinson. That catch made, slips through a tackle. Atkinson still on his feet and stretches forward to the 45-yard line. A 25-yard reception for Dante Atkinson, and maybe most impressive was what he did after making the catch. On 2nd down, on the ground with Winger, trying to get around the edge. Able to get ahead for a pickup of 3. Is brought down by Sagapolu for Fremont. On 3rd down, blitz coming right up the middle. Picked up as that reception is made down at the 30-yard line by Yardley once again. 1st down after the Yardley reception. Tracy to throw. Atkinson threw his hands on the slant route. Ball a little high, but that's one that, it wasn't Atkinson. It was actually Tyler Bills. That's a ball that should make that catch right through his hands. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Again, Fremont bringing pressure from around the outside over the middle, and Yardley. Oh, wow. That's a catch Colton Yardley makes, and he just didn't. 4th down coming up for Syracuse. After a penalty on Syracuse, this field goal from Harker from 51 yards, and it's going to be short and a little off. He knew it immediately. A 52-yarder, no good. 4:51 left, and the offense will come out for Fremont. On 2nd down, Morby will throw for the first time tonight. Boy, nice catch made by Hadley, able to stick one hand out there and reel it in for a pickup of 4 yards. 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Morby to throw. Over the middle, that ball caught by Merrill as he's ahead for the 1st down. Up the sideline he goes and brought out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. A big pickup. That time of 21 yards and a 1st down for Fremont. On 1st down, play action. Morby's throw caught by Hadley across the 50 and brought down at the 45. Another 1st down here for Fremont through the air. And right now, Morby, Saxton Morby is showing up here. On 2nd down now, Morby under center. Back to the ground they go with a full load of steam behind him. That time, Freeman takes it ahead for a pickup of 5 and another 1st down as this Fremont offense really coming alive here, and a late penalty flag that looks to be against the Titans. So tack on another 15 yards on a hit to the head. Morby over the middle, wide open, and a touchdown for Tate Marchant. Wow, how about the sophomore? Calmly leads his team right down the field. And Saxton Morby with a chance, has put the Silverwolves on top as he's able to find Tate Marchant right over the middle. Touchback on the kick, and now the Titans will start at their own 20, trailing for the first time tonight. Tracy throws to Atkinson quickly. Being swarmed by this defense is, able to get some paws on him was Caleb Ingram, the junior linebacker. Inside of a minute remaining here in this 3rd quarter, loss of a yard on the throw to Atkinson. As across in motion is Dax Harris. We're going to get a penalty flag thrown here, but it doesn't matter because count the sack instead. How about Nate Wadsworth? The senior has made a living in the backfield tonight. That time able to sack Tracy for a big loss on the play. Start of the 4th quarter, it was a 9-yard loss on the sack. Tracy back to throw, pressure coming again. He's going to flare this one out, and that ball incomplete. Syracuse was looking for a penalty, none coming as they were looking the way of Winger, and on the coverage that time was Cole Christensen, able to defend it, much to the dismay of Syracuse fans who were hoping for some help from the officials. After the punt, Fremont will start right at the 50. Morby, the quarterback, will keep, and he actually lost his footing that time for a loss of 2 on the play. Credit this loss, the TFL, to Zach Stenger. Morby on second down. Thrown to Merrill as he makes the catch and immediately falls to the turf at the 45, picking up 7. Want to clarify, I was surprised that Morby was in the game. Don't know if Shaw is hurt or if it was a conscious decision, but he's been really good in this second half. On third down, that's caught again by Merrill right at the sticks. He's going to have a first down, picking up 6. And Morby, once again, the sophomore, not looking like a sophomore. Very composed right now. On second down again, it's Freeman. Trying that left side. He'll be brought down after picking up another couple yards. Alex Harris, the first man there for Syracuse to limit his progress. 3rd and 2 for Fremont. And this Syracuse crowd trying to get behind their defense. Freeman again gonna be just shy of a first down by about a half of a yard. 4th down now coming up for the visitors and a decision to be made. Fremont's gonna go for it. Love the call and the aggressiveness here. Merrill in motion. Morby keeps it, and he's gonna have the first down. He lost his footing again, but was able to get that ball across, and I believe he should have the first. It was a first down on the carry by Morby. Pressure coming again as Freeman can't get outside as he's tackled for a loss on the carry. A couple Titans there on the tackle, including Tyler Hale. 6 minutes left here in the contest. A holding penalty now makes it second down and about 21 yards to go. Morby to throw, screen play. That ball caught, but just nowhere to go. Hayes Hadley just had pursuit from all angles coming from this Titan D, and he's going to be brought down for a loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and 24 for Fremont. As Morby keeps this, another penalty flag has come in on this play. Morby able to pick up 8 yards, pending the outcome of the flag. Out come the Titans to start on their own 20-yard line. 4:27 remaining here in the contest and trailing by 4. Looking deep for Yardley. This ball overthrown is a double move that time by Yardley. Just couldn't get down the field quick enough to catch up to that pass. On second down, Tracy is going to tuck this and run. And he stood up right at the line. Nice job by that defensive front. And again, getting in there was Nate Wadsworth. Cole Calvert also in on that stop defensively for Fremont. 3rd and 10, 5 receivers set for Syracuse. Tracy looking to throw, going deep over the middle. That ball well overthrown. He's looking the way of Atkinson. Winger was also down there, but that ball had a lot of steam on it. There was no way either of those two were going to be able to get up to it. 4th down now for Syracuse, who will look to punt. After the punt, Fremont starting at the 49, on the ground they go. Nice tough carry that time, as absorbed contact and then just kept running. That time Freeman did. Fremont was actually short. 3rd down and inches to go. Again, offset I formation. Morby just going to keep this himself, and he will have the first down easily as he picks up 1.5 yards. 2:05 left. First down for Fremont, as they look to wrap up a Region 1 title here. Expect to run the rest of the way for the boys in white. It's Austin Freeman, all sorts of space, and he's going to be brought down by Atkinson. But a big carry for the sophomore, pickup of 20, another first down, and boy, I thought he was off to the races that time, as Syracuse will take another timeout to stop the clock. 1:53 left, no more timeouts for Syracuse. 2nd down and 9 for the Silverwolves. Freeman running outside and then pushed out of bounds. Nice tackle and a good job that time assuring he got out of bounds to help stop the clock there for the Titans, picking up 6. 3rd down and 4, and the Titans really need to make a stop here. Could still keep it a one-possession game and have time on the clock. Freeman still the back. That's where they go, right up the middle. Touchdown, Austin Freeman. From 15 yards out, the sophomore running back, 5'10", 185, powers through the line, and the Silverwolves, with 1:44 left, have made this a two-possession game. A nice return by Winger and then a penalty on Fremont, and Syracuse now starts at their own 41. Trailing here by 11. This ball thrown out to Atkinson, caught. He's tackled immediately. Man on the spot that time was Caleb Ingram for Fremont. 1:15 on a running clock. Tracy on 2nd down. Looking to throw over the middle. Caught by Yardley as he is ahead across the 45 and brought down at the 43. He'll pick up a first. Tracy again looking over the middle to Yardley, trying to get to the first, not going to be able to do so as he picks up 8 yards on the reception, and that clock still running as now it's down to 50 seconds. On 2nd down, thrown out quickly to Yardley and tackled out of bounds after picking up the first down with the coverage. Again, that time was Bowen Koenig, is now a little slow to get up as Yardley. Yardley able to get off the field under his own power. Good to see. First down for Syracuse. Tracy to throw. Over the middle. Ball's caught. And another first down on the reception to Jake Wakefield as he takes this down inside the 20 to the 17. 26 seconds left here. 2nd and 10. Tracy, that ball a little beyond the intended target, Yardley. He turned around, and that ball was in the end zone. Tracy on 3rd down, over the middle, Yardley, and no, he had that ball, and it just never controlled it. As he would have been tackled at the 10, and the clock still would have been running. Yardley a little slow to get up, but probably a good thing he dropped that, but it will bring up a 4th down now for Syracuse. 4th down for the Titans with only 17 seconds left. Tracy going to throw, looking the way of the end zone. That ball overthrown. And the Titans will turn it over on downs. Out will come the Fremont offense to put an exclamation mark on their undefeated run through Region 1. Saxton Morby, the sophomore, to receive this snap in the shotgun, take a knee, the clock runs out. The Fremont Silverwolves won one game in region play last year. They won them all this year. 21-10 victors over the Syracuse Titans as they lock up the #1 seed out of Region 1.
Syracuse High School 10.
Again, our final score here from Syracuse High School. The Fremont Silverwolves upend the Syracuse Titans 21-10. And what an interesting game this was. We talked about the #1, #2 defenses, and I mean, they certainly had their hands full tonight. Syracuse got off to a really great start. A lot of emotion here tonight, being senior night, and so many seniors on this team. And first drive of the game for the Titans, they were able to march down the field, and Cole Tracy able to find Jake Wakefield from 16 yards out. It was 7-0 Syracuse, and that #1 defense from Fremont maybe looked a little stunned, as didn't quite know what happened. After that, kind of settled in a little bit. We saw a lot of 3-and-outs, a lot of drives that would end in punts. Romney Harker was able to get a field goal from 34 yards out to make it 10-0 Syracuse. Again, the Titans look to be in control, and typically this is a team we've mentioned built on defense in their short history here. But a huge drive by Justin Shaw right at the end of that first half. We mentioned it as he came out that really needed points because Syracuse was going to start the second half with the ball. Shaw was able to run it in. Well, he ran it a couple times actually on that drive to extend it, get first downs. Had a big penalty, which helped that drive, and then Shaw able to run it in from a yard out. It was 10-7 at the break. That would be the end of the night for Justin Shaw. Not sure why, but Saxton Morby came in, the sophomore quarterback for Fremont, and initially it was just a run offense. But then they allowed Morby to open it up a little bit, and he looked really good. A lot of things to be excited about if you're a Fremont fan. Morby's just a sophomore. Freeman's just a sophomore. And then you also have to remember Hadley, the receiver, just a sophomore. A lot of youth with a lot of talent here for Fremont as Saxton Morby able to lead a big drive to get points in the third. Actually had the touchdown pass to Tate Marchant. It was a really nice throw right over the middle, and then he led that drive late, taking time off the clock. The sophomore absolutely composed, able to get it to his sophomore stud Austin Freeman to take it in from about 16 yards out, and that would be our final 21-10 behind the sophomores for Fremont. Who would have thought that? An absolute stellar game. We mentioned Fremont has now locked up Region 1. They are the number 1 seed coming out. They will square off against the Alta Hawks in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. Meanwhile, for Syracuse, they will fall to 4-2 in region play. Game still being played tonight, so not certain of their seeding, but cannot do any better than a 3 seed. As we said, still yet to be determined. They could fall to a 4. But either way, the seniors did not have their moments here tonight. Couldn't leave with a victory, unfortunately for them. That goal was not met for the Syracuse seniors. We haven't talked about it much tonight, but our Nudge player of the game, we're going to give it to Saxton Morby. There's something to be said about being ready when your number is called, and the sophomore was ready to come on tonight. And boy, come on, did he ever. Had a touchdown pass, key drives, no turnovers, looked very composed. Saxton Morby, our Nudge player of the game. Congratulations to him. Nudge, with over 500 employees, one of the largest community volunteer networks. To learn more, go to www.nudge.com. Again, the Fremont Silverwolves run the table in Region 1 with a 21-10 victory over the Syracuse Titans. And that will bring our coverage of this game to a close. For Bill Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us on this edition of High School Rewind. We'll see you next time.